Hi folks, here we are again today with a heavy technology based industry. I talked you through the other day about rural areas. Then in another video I talked about the knowledge industry. Both of them can be done from all around the world, and even the technology based industry and the promising one which are in today's all around mouth can be done within computer and internet access. Do you have a computer? Do you have internet access? Yes, right, you have. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to see this video. So you are well prepared for this new industry as well. I want to talk about blockchain, about smart contracts, about what is the cryptocurrencies, etc. and NFTs naturally. NFTs are non-financial tokens, non-fungible tokens, right? Fungible means exchangeable. So non-fungible is non-exchangeable. It is, in other words, unique. You do not find it any else. It is a unique feature, a unique asset, so to say. And a token is a digital asset which is written on the blockchain. You already know what a blockchain is. You have heard of Bitcoin. A blockchain is a ledger which is constituted by certain blocks which come together, which are linked together one to the other, and which are immutable on one hand and transparent on the other. So everybody can look them up. Bitcoin being only the most important cryptocurrency written on a blockchain. There are others like Cardano and Ethereum, which have Binance, which have rather more importance with regard to NFTs. Now, NFTs are new. All of the content of the video I've given to you so far is timeless. If you hear it from it in 10 years' time, it is as well as actual as it is now. And that is because the intellectual property has not changed for 100 years or so. When it first came into regulation, it was adopted global-wide, and if you have something in place global-wide, it is not easy to change overnight, right? So it is timeless. You can see it at any time and you will find it relevant anyway. Now, let's see what happens with the NFTs. They appeared, I would say, by the end of last year, beginning of this year, 2021, and they are frenzy. They are just about to, in March, April or so, they run crazy with enormous prices, being the Beeple one. The Beeple is an artist from New York who made a composition of 5,000 artworks he previously created every day, made it all in one and sold it for $69 million in the US on Sotheby's. $69 million. $69 million. You have heard right, yes. Okay, there are others are on the internet in the meantime, which is for much less, naturally. The Twitter one from Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter, and the first tweet ever, he did it, an NFT out of it. Well, he donated to charity, but still it gets $2.9 million for what? 5 words, right? I just set up my Twitter account or something like that. And that's it. $2.5 million, 5 words. Okay, that is jaw-dropping. The NFT industry, however, is emerging and with less spectacular prices. You have NFTs on different platforms, so specialized platform for NFTs. You have them for 100 euros, 200, 300 euros, up to much more higher values naturally. but the current price, I don't know, the average price would be about 200, 300 euros or something. That would be a possibility. Now, what is that NFT? We know that the internet is all about not unique features. You can replicate every image, every music. It is digitized, and with the same quality, you can repeat it whatever times you want, right? Infinity. Whereas you have an artwork like Peter Paul Rubens or from Van Gogh or from Italian artists of whatever kind, Raphael, you have them physically in front of you with all the history. So it has been painted 1,000 years ago, 500 years ago, whenever it was, and with a certain narrative, perhaps it was in that circumstance of that painter, and he found himself in that situation or whatever. This is irrepeatable. This has happened 500 years ago. You will not go back in time, and you're not able to go back in time to make this experience repeat and have it today in front of you. So that is the normal painting, what we know of ancient painters who have also very high values in some auctions. Now here you have something which will not happen to Van Gogh. Van Gogh was a famous painter, a Dutch origin, not so far away, 200 years ago or so, and he painted some new artwork on canvas which are not well perceived by the time he did it. So supportedly or apparently he did not sold even one painting of his during his lifetime. So he died poor, so to say, and he did not make a living out of his painting. It was his passion, and he did it all the way long. Now, the NFTs are potentially able to change this. It is possible for an artist to make an NFT in lifetime at the age of 13, 14, 15, 20, 25, 30 or whatever, and put it on a platform on internet. OpenSea would be one of them. There are specialized ones. You upload them and you put them up for an NFT at a price of your discretion. And then it goes into an auction procedure. At a certain moment it expires, and what is the highest bidder, they get the NFT. So it makes it possible for the artist to get instantly a global audience and a possibility of monetize its artwork. It is more about artwork, but it can be music. It is not limited to anything of it. Now, if it is an artwork, and the Beeple was such kind of artwork, you can be replicated on your computer. You can make a copy-paste and have it as a wallpaper on your computer every day. And it cost you, yes, right, it cost you zero, it cost you nothing. Now, what is the NFT owner get for 69 million, or for the tweet, for that matter, $2.9 million? What does he get? Well, he gets what has been agreed to in the terms of reference of the auction. What he gets as an NFT is only one thing. He gets a kind of autograph. Let's take football. You have two footballs. They're identical. Same trademark, same manufacturing, everything. Identical. And one gets an autograph and the other not. Now, without autograph, they are fungible. They are exchangeable one with the other. With an autograph, one acquires a higher value because it has been seen and autographed by whatever, a famous NFL player, for example, or whatever it is, a famous president or whatever. It has been acquired value through the autograph. Now, the NFT as such, without looking at the terms of references, gives you just that, gives you the authenticity of the autograph, of an artwork which has an autograph. But it is transmitted only the autograph. It is not transmitted the artwork as such without being specified in the terms of references. That would mean that, and here we are, copyright. Copyright is the right to an artwork the creator has by the mere creation of the artwork. Now, this copyright is not being transmitted automatically, meaning that the possibility of replicating further the NFT or exploiting the NFT is probably limited without the copyright or without a license, which could be a license for limited in time, a license limited in only non-commercial activities or on commercial activities until a certain amount or whatever. Or you may have the copyright owner, so the seller of the NFT will get, if it is sub-licensed out, so to say, will get a certain amount out of that sub-license. So it is a possibility which can be customized in the terms of references, but being able for the creator to get value within lifetime, within moments of creation, moments, not days of creation of his artwork. So how does that sound to you? Internet, computer, and you can create your NFT. The creation, the mind, that's yours. That's yours, right? And you may have creation in Africa, we may have creation in Australia, you may have creation in South America, wherever you are, it's your mind. So you can be exploiting this new industry which comes to you without much more requirement than this. So why not going into this? For those who are younger, for those who have tech knowledge and have tech freaks, you can do this. Now there comes a lot of problems with it, and the problems of your parents, if you're younger ones, are probably what the heck are you doing with that? Who would be interested in that in order to get this? Nobody would do. Nobody would have any interest. And it is true that I myself, I wouldn't buy such a NFT for myself or for my children or for the future. Others would see it as a unique digital print, immutable. Everybody can see it. Everybody can have the evidence that it is mine and it is forever on the ledger. So that is something I want to own, and within 10 years' time, 15 years' time, everybody would like to have this. It cost me $100, and I will sell it, or my children will able to sell this for what, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, or even for 5 bitcoins, when the Bitcoin will have 1 million or so. So think of the future, think of this as a possibility for you. If you have some kind of fantasy, creativity, etc., that would be a possibility where you can get in and have your participation in the world economy assured. Does that sound okay for you? Now you have a panoply of possibilities all around the world. Just go for it and be able to participate in this frenzy times. Thank you for tuning in, and see you on the next video.